said 50, couple few minutes. I'm like, I'll wait a few more minutes, then I'll break my tape. Well, I went considerably over the 1 hour. Okay, so there are a crap ton of dead mutants in here. Leads you to believe that these protectrons can really take care of business. I haven't seen a single dead protectron. Anybody want to place bets? What happens to the protectrons if I just let that attack happen and I do nothing? I'm betting a bunch of dead protectrons. Every single one of them. If I do nothing to help. That's my guess. So I don't know what the trigger. Now I've done this side, so I'm going to go through and do the other side. Stream video is stuttering. Is it again? My game is not stuttering. My OBS is not stuttering. I can see that my stream is stuttering. I don't think that's on my end. It's either internet provider or it's Twitch. This happened right now. My uptime says 3.5 hours, but 3.5 hours ago, Twitch being twitchy again, that's my bet. We'll give it a few minutes because that's what happened last time. It went away last time. 3.5 hours ago, the same thing happened, and I just cut my stream and restarted it. I also shut off my OBS and restarted it, and none of that worked. But it didn't take it long, and it went away. So it doesn't want to let me in there, so I can't get those flowers in that vase. Not good. Spawning into existence at the last moment. Okay, we've been here. I'm saving this room for last. Oh no, not this room. Maybe it was this room. No, it wasn't this room. The room with the key in it. Good. Yeah, it looks fine now on my end as well. Although there is a lag, and it shouldn't be more than a 5-second lag, but it was a 20-second lag when I last checked. Now it's a jump. Oops, I said I jump. 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000. Yeah, there's a 20-second lag. That's not a big deal, though. I don't like it. I didn't choose it. I'd prefer it not to be there. So, yes. I'm going in this direction, doing this side. Is that how that was? Did I miss something? I feel like I missed a series of rooms. I do know I haven't found that bobblehead. I expect to find it in this room. I remember the first time I was at the Atom Cats. My first playthrough. And I'm going through that place with a fine-tooth comb. I didn't know there was a bobblehead there. And I walk right by it. And I'm like, whoa, whoa, wait a minute. The hood ornament on that car. That was a bobblehead.
And serve.
And I went, oh yeah, on the truck. Was it a truck? I don't remember what kind of vehicle it was. It was all rusted. It was like up on a lift. And so I've always remembered that one. There was one, I didn't see it. It wasn't until I was watching another guy play the game and I saw him pick it up. I'm like, what? There's a bobblehead there? I'm going to have to go get that. I remember that one because, like you, I thought it was just, yeah. It's like, wait a minute, there's too much color in that hood ornament. So I don't know what this place was called. It's that big cargo ship near Warwick. It's got all those Russian or German ghouls on it. And way up on the bow of the ship, over the edge, it's like you gotta know to look over the edge. Northern Star, is that what that was called? That's almost a dev shenanigan to put a bobblehead in a place. I mean, who sees that? I didn't see it. I just happened to watch a guy play the game and he was doing it and I saw him grab it. I'm like, what? I missed that one. Walked right by it. As careful as I try to be. Norwegians, is that what it was? Gastro, you know the game far better than I do. I remember they were speaking in a language that, it came from that general area. General area, I don't know what you would call that. Northwestern European. I mean, I was surprised finding fellow Norwegians. Yeah. Also, you're a Norwegian that lives in Germany. Shoot, I was just there and I probably missed it too. Haha. Well, I tried out my new missile artillery mod. Blew that shit to kingdom come. There was only one guy survived that artillery strike, and I think it's because he was inside one of those containers. Everybody else got killed. And most of the Mirelurks in the basement. But there was at least one Mirelurk still alive in the basement. It's not the vanilla artillery strike. This is a mod. It is crushing. I like those artillery strikes because you know anytime somebody kills, because you hear the cha-ching, cha-ching, and you see the experience points rack up on your screen. Somebody died, cha-ching, another person died, cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching. It's just left and right, left and right. I've done some artillery strikes. You're lucky if you kill a person or two. So this leads to the next room, right? No. There's a courtyard I have not been to yet. Is that the one you showed her? Yes. Yes, Miss Roadrunner. That's the one I showed earlier. I'm going to have to do it again just for the sake of doing it again. I like to do it when I don't want to bother. You're going from point A to point B, you're in the city, and there's just one mutant outpost after another raider outpost. It's like I just walk through there, shoot a flare, and just let the artillery crush it all. Well...
Protect and serve.
Both, all at the same time. My... Well, go second time, but long time ago. We'll have to do it again. Oh, see? Dandy Boy apples. Okay. We did this. Okay.
Protect and serve.
How do we unlock that attack we had earlier, dude? Do you know? Maybe it was just absolute coincidence that attack happened when I picked up that set of keys. Maybe the algorithm is 2 minutes after whatever I did somewhere else in the room. Then it happens. Kind of reminds me of a comedy movie. There's this guy, he's foreign to America, he's new in America, and I mean, it's like his first day or second day. He is totally not. He's from some real backwater place, and he seems like Indian. Could have been Pakistan, who knows, something like that. But from a real dirt poor village where they don't even have toilets.
Attention!
Yep.
Security breach near rear
Protect
entrance.
and serve.
Visitors and employees are
Attention, citizen identified. May now detected. Unidentified intruder detected. Beginning search. Plan order as will be identified and sanctioned.
Somewhere.
Intruder, identify yourself.
Huh? What's that? Killed my brother!
How'd you get in there?
Resistance is unlawful.
Uh-oh. Fuck. I killed the Protectron. Protectron, how'd you get in front of me?
Time to die!
Where you dying? Oh, they're aggroing on me. They're aggroing on me now. You know, I get so motherfucking sick of this stuff. You can all fucking die and go to hell. This friendly fire bullshit just pisses me off. But
Scream for your worthless life!
for science, let's see who lives. I won't help.
Bleed! Bleed and die!
I'm a Norwegian living in Norway. Oh, I'm sorry, Gastro. I'm thinking of yeah. There was another gentleman, Skinny. Skinny was the guy from Germany.
Search complete. No hostiles detected.
They don't have money to install toilets. So, here this guy was. Somebody was putting him up in their apartment. And he's sitting in this apartment. And, let's see. He was intrigued by all the things. Running water in the sink. He finds the bathroom. He sees the toilet. He's investigating. He's curious. He pushes the handle on the toilet, and it flushes and astonishes him. He jumps back. At the same time he flushes the toilet, the phone rings. And that's the joke. He thinks flushing the toilet makes the phone ring, because that was the coincidental timing. Yeah, I know those guys are all down there shooting up a storm. Either they're all gonna die, and I just said, hell with it, I don't care anymore. Or they're not. Oh no. Yeah. I'm very not anal. I try to be, but I quickly let it go. I wanted to save all these Protectrons. I accidentally friendly fired one. I thought I was going to get away with it. But no. They aggroed on me. So I'm like, okay, you want to play it that way, I'll just kill all of you. Screw it. I could have done a restart. You know, I did a save. Matter of fact, speaking of which, I'll do a new save. But I let it go. Take it as it comes. I think that could be true in Indian villages. Yeah. I recently heard that India just surpassed China in population. You know, they got 3 billion people. Billion. Billion with a B. That's a lot of people. What's America got? 300, 400 million with an M? Between China and India, they have what? 2/3 of the world's population? Something like that? A little more than that? A lot of goddamn people. Yeah, and their average style of living, China has a policy to limit children and they need more males. Yeah, back when I was studying geography, they had what they call it I don't know if it was a 1-child limit or a 2-child limit. There it is. It might have been 1. Perfect. And they recently upped it to 2. I kind of forget. And it was only a few decades, well, I say a few, in my lifetime, they were burning brides in India. You know, you said they need more males. In India, they were killing females. Females were a burden. They were so poor they couldn't afford to pay the dowries to get them married. And for some reason, I don't know why they were burning brides. I don't understand that. I forgot. It's been a long time since I was studying that kind of stuff. Damn, he says.
Commencing attack on hostile target.
There's a lady reporter here who was adopted out of, what, China? Storage key. You guys done fighting yet? Oh, I love those bottle cap mines. Love me some bottle cap mines. Whoops. Something's blowing up. Well, I'm gonna eventually have to make my way down there and see who's alive, see who's not alive. Let's see.
Initiating. Fugitive has evaded pursuit. Law enforcement authorities now have primary responsibility for apprehension.
So I wonder if the robots down there know to aggro against me because these robots up here did. I wouldn't be at all surprised. They probably got built-in Wi-Fi. What one knows they all know. Kind of like the collective. Whoa. Way to go, Protectrons. Wow. I've been through here. These are all new dead people. Connie Chung, I am sure you may... Oh, I remember Connie Chung. Really? Where you at? Where you at? Better do a save because I'll shoot him with my missile launcher and kill myself.
Go ahead and hide, little bleeder.
Hey. come the Protectrons can't find you?
That sound. What is it? I'll wear your guts around my neck.
Okay, anything else in your list of dialogue? Okay.
Security breach neutralized. Visitors may now come and go as they please. All employees, please return to work.
So, is there still a Protectron left, not dead? This would have looked too funny if it was smashed over his head with his head sticking through it. Well, I've been using rockets like they're going out of style. I only got 900 and something left though. Back in the 70s somewhere, she did a story, chilled issues, and it sucked with. Yep. What's that song? Oh, what was that group? What was her name? When you own a big piece of the bloody third world, the babies just come with the scenery. Now, come on, baby. In the middle of the road. Chrissy Hind from The Pretenders. When you own a big piece of the bloody third world, the babies just come with the scenery. Yeah, it seems like the poorer people are, the more babies they have. You know, the American farmers did that in the 1800s and whatnot. You know, a farm with 10 kids, dirty faces, no shoes. But farmers needed workers. They needed to have lots of babies to do the work. And plus, they knew they'd lose a handful of them would die to disease anyway. You had to pump them babies out. Yeah. I'm the eldest of 4. But the average number of children per family is coming down in America. I forget the numbers. And it's still the same. The poorer people are the ones that have more of the babies. Farming is such a great work, but I feel it's very hard too. Yeah, but it's good for you. It's good, clean living. We run a farm here. It's a ranch. We do horses and been in the family for 5 generations. But I was never a farmer until I retired. Yes. Oh my, it's dark in here. Do save before creating a load screen. And you know, working hard like that is really good for you when you get older. Where we live, ranches are going belly up. Yeah, because, well, one thing that's going on is the big corporate, any building, any industry, corporations get their hands on it. and they buy the lobbyists and the politicians. So they create legislation, regulations, and they manipulate the little guy out of business. So if you're trying to make a business with 20 or 30 milk cows, forget it. Forget it. You can't afford to keep up with satisfying all the regulations. The big corporate. I watched a special on this subject. The big corporations buy the politicians, make the regulations, and so the little people can't afford to keep up with the regulations and stay in business. And anyone who dares try to sell whole milk that hasn't been pasteurized, or some small farmer selling milk, they find these guys. The FBI shows up with drawn machine guns or whatever their weapons are, Uzis, whatever they use for heavy weapons, show up, weapons drawn, pointing at farmers. You'd think it was a drug raid against master criminals that were going to fight for their lives. I saw a whole documentary on how many times this is done. It was done to several other industries as well, but they're mom and pop people that aren't quite following the regulations, and the big corporations are turning them into the FBI. And you know, they're all corrupt, and the FBI work for the government, and they're all corrupt, and it's just a terrible thing for the little guy trying to... Indian. Full-blooded Americans around here. 1,100 acres. That's a big spread. I'm not sure about that skinning with the fertilizer. I know the big thing about fertilizer is the artificial stuff, even the natural manure, it can rinse into the watershed. So you want to be careful that the fertilizer stays in your ground. But it wouldn't surprise me that it's true. I mean, it's artificial, you know. It's probably a short-term solution that ends up being bad in the long run. Hard for me to understand that fertilizer thing because we have good rich soil. We even have some bottom land. Oh my God. Sometimes I gotta mow my grass twice a week. This one guy was telling this roadrunner about, he's from down North Carolina. They got dirt clay. Clay is, their dirt is clay. They can't grow grass. They have to truck in topsoil. Or the grass, you can see where they plant the grass, it just won't grow. It just... I don't know how that works. I thought grass just grew, it created thatch, it created its own topsoil. Where we live, other countries won't even... Yeah, we were talking about that. The red soil is not good to grow food in. The red soil is clay. It's impermeable to water flow, basically. It's good for making dams because it doesn't leak. It packs solid as rock or close to it. If you got you wouldn't want to buy a farm that has red clay. Sometimes you find yourself owning one. You would mix in some sand so it can aerate, so the water can permeate through it. And you would also have to amend it with topsoils, organic matter, other topsoil, lots of fertilizer. You're paying for fertilizer, fertilizer, fertilizer. My grass grows 3 to 4 feet tall. I don't need no fertilizer. Where are we going? Here, let's go here. Sanctuary got attacked. Let's go to Sanctuary. I don't think I ever got a notification to tell me we failed or did not fail. Like the clay pots to sale for growing houseplants in. Yeah, except they fired that clay to make it hard, and they fired it in an oven. Black, Skinny. Black is the best color. Black as black can get. Brown is pretty good. Brown's really good. But black, humus, something that's just full of rotted leaves and rotted grass and rotted vegetation and maybe manures mixed in there and all the waste products from vegetables. Not meat. Organic vegetable matter. Compost. You would be surprised. I seen a lot of squash are like the size of a man's forearm. But this one guy, he was pulling out squash the size of a weightlifter's thigh. I don't know, 5 times or more bigger. But the dirt was black. It wasn't your normal dirt you would find anywhere on the planet. This dirt was handmade over years of composting and making that dirt blacker and blacker and richer. And oh my God. We got a tenant house down near the bottomland that had a small garden plot on it. And this was a couple tenants ago. The guy could not believe the size of the zucchini that he was growing down there. He was so proud of it. I was just thinking about that. What's up with the burying fish? Same thing, Skinny. That was an old Indian trick. It acts as a fertilizer as well. But rotted meat, it's not the best.
Keep your heads down.
You'd rather stick with vegetable matter. But the meat works, the fish works. Well, as soon as you start putting meat in your compost, now the skunks are coming and the bears are coming, especially bears, the meat eaters. I mean, the skunks will probably come for the vegetables as well, but it can have a worm in it that I very bad. Oh, the fish? Yeah, if you eat it and you don't cook it thoroughly. The last info I got about swordfish in our oceans is every single one of them is ridden with parasites. No, seriously. Yeah, seriously. Red meat, mountain lions. Yeah. We got a mountain lion here. State of Connecticut says there are none. I said, so can I shoot it? Like the worm that can be in pig. Yeah, the trichinosis worm. That's been bred out of existence. There hasn't been a case of trichinosis in I don't know how long. Yeah, there's a lot of mountain lions out west. Yes, miss, ma'am, I know that. Put that away before you friendly fire someone. So 2 reasons I came was for that, and to rinse off my rads. And I got some stuff to download. Wild boar. Oh, I don't know if we have wild boars here. Oh, skinny. Yeah, right. I thought for a minute I didn't. You and Miss Roadrunner have the same color name, so I keep confusing the two of you. Yeah, when I was in Germany, I learned about wild boars are very popular in that area. A lot of the noble people like to hunt them. I hear Texas has a lot of them down south. I don't think they're up north. Do they destroy the soil? I know they dig. They dig and they root around and they kill grass. They'll turn the field to dirt. And tear the place up. So I wanted to do a quick download here because I have a bunch of apparel. This guy makes a lot of good stuff. He had something called Lasmin's bikinis that were way too revealing. If you remember one of my earlier playthroughs, now he's got Lasmin's dress. They're less risque, but extremely over revealing as it is. That's enough of that. And if perchance she's not here, so I put a bunch of crap in the dumpster that I would sell off. Yeah, all this. Oh, I thought I had more than that. That's enough. We do. Hunting is very regulated. Fishing, yeah, same here. Yeah, permits and licenses, yeah. That's a lot of money. We don't pay nowhere near that. I don't hunt or fish anymore. Oh, you can fish without a permit. Our license for fishing is like 20 American dollars. But there's seasons and you can only catch so many. Yeah, all that's very regulated, but inexpensive. Having as many acres of a farm as we've got, I qualify for crop damage. I can get all kinds of permits for shooting deer and bear. Really, no crab season. Well, our ocean's basically a big toilet now, so you want to eat anything out of a toilet? I won't even eat tuna fish anymore. Okay, so we did this thing. So yeah, I had to mute myself for a bit. My wife just couldn't help herself. She had to tell me the good news that this person she just met wants to be a client, wants to board her horse here. They make strict policies about nature here every year. They catch you killing a bee. 4,000 euros. Well, the honeybee, at least in America, is becoming extinct. I don't know if it's all the pesticides or the fertilizers, what it is that's killing off the bumblebee or the honeybee. Well, every time someone comes here for the first visit, they say they want to give us their business. So yeah, right, it is neat. It's good. Because we're a young, small, growing business. I need to grow it to the point where there's so much poop we can afford to hire someone to do it so we don't have to do it. Well, that's where I was going with that. No bees, then the pollination becomes, okay, who's going to pollinate all these things? You would first think, yeah, no bees, no people. But people will come up with a solution. They'll start growing. There just won't be any more natural plants that need bee pollination. They'll have to let the wind do the pollinating. It'll have to be mankind doing the pollination. Or something. Honeybees are not native here. So African bee was born. Now we have those too. I don't know about that. I do know about the African, what they call the killer bee. They're moving further and further north throughout America. But they're like a big yellow jacket. They're not like the little bumblebee, the little honeybee. I think it's a different kind of bee. Oh, Daisy. That's what we need to do. We need to go see Daisy. She's a good neighbor. And good neighbor is right in here. There we go. Let's go to good neighbor. I've seen several documentaries about the killer bee. Yeah, they're aggressive. A lot of bees. Say you disturb a nest and you got a couple hundred of them chasing you. You can dive into a swimming pool, hold your breath for a minute, and you can evade them. The killer bee knows you're under the water and waits for you. Hornet maybe.
Sweet Pip-Boy, sister. You hold on to that.
You know, it's so difficult to talk about the different species or whatever of bees. We could talk for an hour. We would both be misunderstanding each other.
Hey, Silver Shroud.
I don't believe.
Come on, tell me your secret identity.
I don't. I
won't
don't
tell
believe
you.
they're a hornet. But no, I'm thinking. I'm thinking of the word wasp. They might be a hornet of some kind. Hornets, yellow jackets. It's all kind of colloquial.
You're back. How'd it go at the library? Get rid of those super mutants.
Yeah, I did.
I managed to fight my way through the library. Oh, and I dropped off that book of yours.
Only 200 years past due. I know it was an odd request, but thanks for making the library a safer place. We gotta keep some old buildings sacred, you know. Here's your money.
I'm trying not to laugh. Murder hornets. That sounds like clickbait if I
Means a
ever
lot to me that
if
you
I
made the
ever
library a
saw it.
safer place. Thanks again. Now
I wouldn't read any further. I would change the page. I would not treat that little
You stepped through the
treatise
gate. You
as
got balls.
serious. Oh, the New
Running
York
from
Times.
something?
Oh, sure.
welcome home.
I'm not even gonna. I just scanned through that stuff. Anything,
have no
anything with a title like
Lady,
that.
I need to be a lot more high or a lot more drunk to be bothered right now.
Do I have any business in this town? I was doing the Silver Shroud thing. Let's turn on the Silver Shroud radio.
Calling the Silver Shroud. Calling the Silver Shroud. I got a special delivery for you. Come see me at the Memory Den.
I should have turned.
Galaxy News Radio.
Yeah?
When evil walks the streets of
I should have turned that on many times ago. He's
Now,
got.
I've seen a lot of crazy stuff in my time, but a flying ship? Yowza.
He's got an upgrade for this Silver Shroud
You gonna buy
costume.
something?
You're blocking my light, doll.
Oh, you guys should be getting such things over there on the East Coast. Yeah, our winters are too brutal. And bees like it hot. Enough of that. Kent, my man.
I've been thinking about what you and Hancock said. I've decided I can't give up, but I'm no fighter. Maybe at least I can keep tinkering, though, to try to make your Shroud costume even better.
What sort of upgrades are we talking about?
The armor plating is good, but it could be better. And maybe I can make a few other improvements.
Okay.
Then let's do this.
Let me see. These poly-laminate plates give you serious protection. It ain't no power armor, but it's the best I can do. It's been a pleasure, Shroud, truly. You stay safe.
Yeah, so you basically just killed my armor class. So now I gotta go jazz this up. I will believe I'll believe the scientists. I'll believe the scientific journals. I'm not listening to no shit from any newspaper or almost any news show. No news shows. Possibly a documentary, as long as I can tell there's no political bias that's trying to blame bad things on global warming. Look them up, some scary stuff. No thanks. I know about the killer bees. when some Asian killer bee becomes something for me to be concerned of, it will show up on my radar, my people. Take it. Did you leave me naked, dude? How is it that I'm not nude? Since when? How is it that I'm not nude? I'm not running the never nude. Not the matter. I've seen myself naked before. I don't need to see it again. Just for science. Let's find that apparel. This silver. And my armor class is 221. It was something like 350. I was telling you about that link. Sabina Hassenfelder from Germany, the particle physicist who makes a almost daily YouTube video about some form of science that she thoroughly researches and uses scientific journals and papers, you know. She doesn't get her information from the Inquirer, and she doesn't cite newspapers. Her stuff. Oh, my controller's dying. Yep, my batteries are dead. That's why I keep a pile of batteries right on the table. Yeah, so like I was saying, everybody that has come here for their first visit leaves saying, yes, I love your place. I want to put my horses here. Let me get back in touch with you. Let me get my ducks in a row, or
Same as always.
whatever it is they say, because I don't meet with them. My wife does that. I'm too scary. I don't want to scare them away. I let the pleasant woman talk to the crazy horse ladies. And where's the exit?
Peace, sister.
There it is. Thank
What are you looking at?
And 99.9% of them, or 99% of them, 99%, maybe 95%.
Ain't your concern. Move it.
Really? How the hell did this happen? What did I just walk into? How did I just walk into? Now, do I have to kill the whole town of Good Neighbor because of this? Is this something left over from the Silver Shroud? Why did these trigger men aggro on me? I didn't even mean to walk down this alley. I was trying to leave.
What thing? You know, thing with the things. Oh, right. That. Yeah, I got that all handled.
How's good neighbor treating you, Toots?
Oh, Rexford. Okay, what I want's across the street.
I don't know nothing about nothing.
Maybe those triggermen were leftover
buy
people
something.
from a job I did in the warehouses where I had to clear, but
Huh? Don't have no handouts.
I don't.
You'll get into trouble. It's your own damn fault.
Well, at least no one's aggroing on me, so
Yes?
that's good. TheScientificAmerican.com has an article on them.
You step through the gate, you got balls.
Need a place to stay? Try Hotel Rexford.
Okay, no one's aggroing. I don't have an opinion about that source, the Scientific America. On the face of it, they sound reliable. But I don't know. I would have to read a lot of their stuff and see if I detect bias, political bias. I'm dubious, though. I'm dubious. But willing to say, when it's all said and done, that I just don't know. No, don't bother, Roadrunner. Don't bother. It's not a has to. It's just a mild curiosity. The buddy I got, no big deal to me, but if you come out west, just be careful when out and about. Well, I already understand what the killer bee is. Let's do this so we only get one loading screen. Oh yes, I need to go back to Sanctuary because this guy just ruined my armor class. But that's okay. It'll be better than it was once I'm done with it. And so all these people that say, yeah, let me get in touch with you, and then we never hear from them again. And if it does work, she says she wants to be here in a week. I told Charlie that's what my nickname is for my wife. We're done for business. We can't move in more horses in the wintertime with the ground being frozen. Long story, infrastructure and hay storage and all this stuff. We'll see. We'll see.
Always was a little jealous of folks who could craft something other than a paragraph.
Yes. I need to do a dump. I got a lot of stuff here. SI, here we go. Yeah, we need to modify this. It has no weave. Let's give it the number 5. Not that one. Not that one. This one. Let's see. 187 and 87. Woof. This one. This one.
That'll come in handy in the next fight.
It sure will. Color swap. Nah, let's leave the colors alone. Add-on mod. Reduces the magnitude of incoming staggers. I got staggered earlier. I wanted to make it where I can't, I take less explosion damage. I didn't see that as an option. Yeah, I did not see that as an option. So it looks like the stagger. A glove mod. That's nice. Yeah, stabilize that. Mining mod. Oh, here's where I can pad it for explosions. Reduce damage from explosions. Look no further. And I've already done the hat. Let me, hybrid number 5. Let me double check that. Yeah, this one's better. The fire retardant one. I did the ultralight build. Yeah, because asbestos lining. Yeah, I think this... I'm immune to being set on fire. Immune? That's like, really? Well, it's not that I don't believe something until I see it. I don't believe... almost everything we're told is a lie. Or it's exaggerated with a political agenda behind it. I don't read newspapers. I don't watch news shows. Anything that's important is usually... I've lived long enough to find out how much of what I've been told was a lie. So my default mechanism is to immediately not believe anything until I understand the source of the information. I don't need to see it, but I need to trust in the source of the information. Newspapers are not trustworthy. News shows are not trustworthy. Many scientific reports are not trustworthy. So even there, it's a deep subject. It would require a long lecture that I've ran out of gas and don't want to give. It's all about money. If you want research money, this is what we want the outcome to say, or you're not going to get any more research money. It's kind of it in a nutshell. Aha, so what's my armor class now? Am I up to like 350? 221? Oh, because I don't have any other armor in those other armor slots. But that's okay. This armor class is better than what it was. It's not as good as it could be, but it's fine. And I'm carrying 3,000 pounds, which I need to do something about. And I know just what to do. Now I have to focus on my screen, or I will scrap something that I don't want to scrap. Let's be smart. Just in case
I wouldn't be very good company right now.
Just in case I scrap my most favorite item. Oh, I want to store that. I store that. I've got this fantasy of arming everybody with a fat man. Wow. These are usually right near the end of my list. Mighty, atomic, automatic, rather. It's getting tired. What does that do? 25% more damage. That's it? Just because it's mighty? Well, I might have to replace my shotgun with this. Let's modify it. I don't want it to be automatic, though.
I know I'm not the only person
that's,
here who's lost someone.
That's another 20 points of damage right there.
So much.
Look at that accuracy. Getting better.
I'll try to make myself useful.
How about you shut up?
No one wants to see.
No one wants to hear
Grown
you.
man feeling sorry for himself. Huh.
Reflexive dot. 54 accuracy. That's the best you can do? That's the best you can do? What? So where's my shotgun? Or did I get rid of it somehow? Well, here my accuracy is 64. I'll take an accuracy of 64 over 54. This one does a little more damage, but it isn't going to damage if it doesn't hit. So what I do is I dismantle this, and I take the mighty and I put it on the other. Boy, that's an awful long word. Recoil, compensated, boosted, fiery, improved automatic plasma rifle. Oh my God. They had to make a special sign that big just to fit all those words. For nothing. I'm saving combat shotguns. Ha ha ha. We're in the S's. That means we're almost done. $15 of these guys. Don't get carried away. Double barrel shotguns, I'm not using them this time around. Yeah, if I got rid of the silver submachine gun, I would have to restart. A suppressed. I've got one that shoots a double bullet. So the damage is just incredible. But I'm not good with rifles. It does 131 damage. I probably do that with my deliverer. I don't know. But fire rate of 4. This is more like a long range thing. And that's usually my last. Oh, VATS enhanced Chinese off. Okay, well. Exit. Now what's my weight? Oh, I'm down to 2,300 pounds. Let's see. Before I scrap a bunch of this.
Yes?
Yeah. Let's Do business?
Hey, Carla.
Need to pick something up? Road's pretty long from here.
Yeah, all the way over to there. What's... Curious?
What kind of stuff do you have?
Just a bit of everything. You'd be surprised what people leave behind on the old roads. Gotta keep your eyes peeled for good stuff. Got plenty to sell if you're interested.
Nice close-up. Thank you, Carla. So you're a dumpster diver.
I'll take a look, sure.
Here's what I got.
I mean, an antique dealer. Weapons, yes. Molotov cocktails, all I can buy. Frag grenades, all I can buy, which she has none. And missiles, none. No. 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 Well, since we're here... Oh yes, this, I want to wear one of these. So, let's only sell 3. Sell the dirty, nasty... Oh, I got a Corsair uniform. I have to clean up this list. Yeah, get rid of all that dirty net. Ooh, I got rid of 12 at once? It's not like scrapping. And I remember dirty army helmets. Yes, 8 of them. We don't need the drifter outfits. No faded trench coat. No gunner shit. Gunners. 38 chest pieces. 5 pounds apiece. Yeah, be careful you don't sell more than she has money for. Well, time to break tape. As soon as I'm done here. I can make all this stuff. This stuff is clean. Moldy old suit. I've never seen a moldy old suit. I gotta keep that and put it on someone just... A moldy patched suit. Where did I get these moldy things? I gotta see somebody wear that stuff. Powered. Oh, that's okay, a legendary thing. Yeah, already got quite a bit of those. The sack hood we're using somewhere. These things are subject. I think these mods are what's making some of my characters nude. Every time I find someone that's nude, they're wearing a scarf or a pair of gloves. Some of these items that are from a certain clothing mod. Somehow they're rewriting the clothes and all the other clothes are gone but this one item. I don't need to save it. I got plenty of these. Might make a hospital, but these things are dirty. I can't stand them. There's a mod that has a washing machine that'll take dirty things and make them clean and make clean things dirty. Maybe they could clean that up. Tough dog armor. That was new to me. Unwashed loungewear. That's new. Worn fedora. No. Clever. Clever. Tricky, tricky. I don't know. Okay, and then some mods. Oh, I only spent about 20 cap. You can't afford it. Yeah, it's only 20 caps. Call it a tip there, Carla.
Our little sanctuary revival project has really helped. Takes my mind off things.
Uh-huh. That goes somewhere else. Resolute. What's this, an automatic? Time slows down? This thing doesn't do crap for damage compared to my other. Yeah, we got another place for those. Yeah, mine does 2 shots. Okay. Whoa, what? Oh, I ran out of, she ran out of money, so I couldn't sell this stuff. That's why I'm still so heavy, because I still only got up to the L's. It's okay. I can still save the legendary items. And there was a K, H-I-J-K, Kellogg. I got to get myself down to about 250 pounds. Maybe 275. Under 300 would be acceptable and probably more likely. Okay, I did pick up the signal interceptor plans. Need better lighting in here. Some other time. No. Let's, since we're doing this, might as well do it. Miscellaneous. These book return tokens don't go in here? Where do they go? Over here? Yes, they do. These things don't weigh much. Yeah, I can't get rid of this until I do that quest. Same thing with probably grandfathers no, it'll let me, okay. I think the overdue books go here. That would be a yes. So I got 19 overdue books. Courser chip data. I'm supposed to stick that in a computer somewhere. These I can save. I don't know what this pump regulator goes to. Okay. Aid. Oh, blight. Great. What's that? I'm gonna have to go to a cooking station and see if I can cook. I'm looking for the drugs. This is my drug cabinet. That's not a drug. Make drugs out of some of this stuff. There's a drug. Orange Mentat. Gotta concentrate like a laser beam, or I just skip over some of this stuff. This process is tedious enough as it is. Keep finding stuff in your inventory that you thought you already dealt with. I'll be back for you later. I got some shot.
At least it's not raining.
I got some shotguns. Go over here. Oh, so many weapons. Less than there were. Almost under 2,000 pounds.
Another day of hard work. Never changes.
What are you girls hanging out in my house for? Is that where the girl party is? Yeah, this stuff is all going to start with S or D. Well, not necessarily. Yeah, there it is. Dog helmet. Double dog collar. Let's just go right for the S's. Super mutant. That it? Oh, and tough dog. Okay. A worn fedora. That should have been scrapped. Okay. Okay. Mama Murphy, maybe we put you in a moldy suit. I got something for him. This is like a work overall with tools. I got a mod that like it has this with like no shirt. So that'd be fitting for him. I like to put Mama Murphy in a bathrobe, but I don't have any bathrobes. I need to make a clothes dump. What? I sold 3 out of 4 of these. How is it that I got 4 of them again? I sold 3 out of 4. I distinctly remember. And now I've got the 4 again. I've had that happen a couple times. Dirty army helmets, dirty army fatigues. I got rid of this stuff. What, did I not make the sale? Did I do that? Did I cancel that sale instead of say yes to that sale? Is that why I got all that stuff back? I'm not tired. Yeah, that's what I did. That's what I did. all that stuff. Oh crap! Hit the yes. I canceled the trade instead of accepted the trade. So $2,300 worth of crap went right back into my inventory. That's okay. I just won't sell it. I've only got 81,000 bottle caps. So I can do without 2,000 more. But it, it goes to the point. I said this is tedious enough. It would be funny if it were not so frustrating. Oh, I can laugh. I can laugh. I can laugh. These I'm keeping, and I will store them at Red Rocket. This I'll stick at the castle, as well as these. Let's see, that's a high armor class red dress. That's mine. That's my charisma outfit. It gives me 2 extra charisma points. Oh, these things aren't really red. Those things aren't clothes. Those are more like armor. Okay. Now right here. Now let's go right here. These are where the modded clothing. I divide the clothing into 3 general groups. This is what I would call mild, nothing risque or half nude. This steampunk gunslinger outfit is my next go-to outfit. Right now I'm still doing the Silver Shroud thing. But now that I've got the new outfit, I don't think if we hear from him again. It's just that occasional Silver Shroud dialogue option I'll get the option to use if I'm wearing his outfit. And there's a few places where that does happen, according to what I've heard. Yeah, this. Right now I'm wearing the badge, but it doesn't fit my coat. If you pay attention, you'll see it's like 3 inches of space between it and my coat. I wouldn't call these mods. My menu is so choked up with all these clothes. I don't want to carry them all anymore. Okay. And there was one thing I had. It goes in here. I'm still
my back
in
hurts,
mine,
my feet hurts, everything hurts.
but I just have not changed the outfit yet. If I ever do. Well, and I like what they call the police romper. It's a police uniform for females. It's got a good armor class, and it gives me a chance to, you know, play the police officer. Unintended. P. Piper. This is what you see Piper wearing. There's a couple versions. It's one of the more risque, if not the most, outfit that I'm using. Carly, you're still here? Let's try again.
Yeah.
Hey, Carla.
Hey there. Trading?
Have smoke.
Sure. Let's take a look.
Always happy to make a sale.
Oh, my face is so broke. So did I buy the stuff I wanted to buy? No. Were we in weapons? We were in clothing, weren't we? Get rid of 3 of those. Enforcer uniform. I thought I put that somewhere. No, that was Kellogg's uniform. I don't know how much more I got in me. Been about just under 12 hours. .38 leather chest piece. Deja vu. These things are kind of cool. was it? Hey, she didn't run out of money. Okay, then let's get rid of my mods. Okay. I just went through my apparel. Do I have weapons? I went through all my weapons. So that's when we go to aid and go to purified water. I've got 4,600 purified water at 12 caps a pop. Let's sell. Well, that's too much math. Let's accept the sale. There, you did the math for me. Let's sell 146 worth of water. Close enough.
Hope you ain't one of them synths
Yay.
here to spy on me.
Yay. I still weigh 1,300 pounds. What? What?
If you work, you eat. It's simple as that.
These things don't have weight. Oh, this I want to put on. Yeah, I got a little bit in here I still need to get rid of. Little bit. Not much. W, Wasteland Hipster, yeah. And the Wasteland Militia, yeah. Okay, let's just run to Red Rocket. It's probably faster than a loading screen.
All this walking's wearing me out.
And I don't know why I always take this road, because if I were to cut through the garden, it's a shortcut. Here's a bug. Can't get rid of this dog. I did once. I was able to pick it up, somehow bring it into the settlement and scrap it, and it never reappeared. Oh. Another one of you? Don't
Anything
tell me.
I can do to help out around here?
Just tell me you're not a traitor. No.
Not right now. Thanks.
All right, just let me know.
Yeah, we got to do something about your
I just need to trade gear with you.
nakedness. See, this kind of nakedness is not a central theme to this game. If I went around and made everybody naked, and I had a mod that was making them like have sex, and you were running around seeing all kinds of weird stuff, that is starts to go over the edge. I'm still in. I was looking for something the last time I booted up. Could not find how. I meant to unload my holotapes. I already picked it up. It was in my inventory. Yeah, you know, your inventories, they can get so crowded that... So, do I have any clothes to put on her? Because I just, like, sold all my clothes. I'm not going to put the Courser uniform on her. I'm not giving her my red dress. I don't have anything for her. So, where's my fat farm? I forgot where my fat farm was going to be. You can't stay here. This is the men's club. Okay. How about you go to Sanctuary? And once you're there, I'll have clothes for you. Oh, here's a mod. This is my new power armor station. This engine lift. Power armor station. And there's another power armor station different from this one. I have a replacement for that as well. Yeah, this is why we came.
Easy living, this ain't.
Naked in the garden, huh? You know Joe Cocker? Dude, we need able-bodied men. Murkwater? I'm saving my positions here for this guy and his brothers. He's got almost 20 brothers. It was a world record, duodeco duplets. 22 brothers all looked the same, like twins, but there was 22 of them. 20 of them. And you. You can also go to Murkwater. That's my Cajun Bayou, Louisiana swamp water pipe. Oh, and this girl over here. Who are you? You'll work just fine. Let's start you off at Sanctuary. Let's go to the castle. Oh, 2 hours. Lovely. Lovely.